Hey everyone, so I'm back home here after this last bush hog job, and I've been noticing about midsummer or a little bit early on, tractor just seemed to run out of power. I couldn't figure it out what was going on, and I think I found out why. My fuel filter, the whole bowl, everything, I believe is stripped out, and I was leaking fuel or getting air into the lines, and that was causing a lot of problems. It loosened up on me, and basically I covered my driveway with diesel fuel, and then I did another job and it basically leaked all over the place again, so I lost about another half tank of fuel. So I went ahead and ordered a new fuel filter, whole assembly housing. This thing is plastic. I don't know why Mahindra has this being plastic. On top of that, it sits right here. I'll give you a better shot in a second, on the outside of the tractor. And I think what happened was a stick came up and hit this, because now it just seeps diesel fuel and just drips it. And it just, I was losing power. It seems like the engine was bogging down, because at one point I wanted to almost try a 6-foot cutter on this, because it makes really good power. And I think I found a culprit here, basically getting air into the lines and or just dripping fuel. And this whole housing, I believe, is stripped, because I got a new O-ring and filter in, and it's still leaking pretty bad, which I can't even tighten it up. So I just went ahead and bought a whole new one. And I actually have another one on order that I'm gonna go pick up as a spare, because I believe a stick came up here, like I said, and just bumped it. I don't think it hit real hard, but enough to probably strip the plastic threads out of this thing. So real easy to swap out. 112mm bolt, and it's got a dowel pin. I don't know if you can see that right there. Lines it right up, and then 3 hoses. Easy to do. Let's go ahead and change this out real quick. Okay, so should be pretty simple. I already broke this free because it was on extremely stiff or very tight. So from the factory, and you know, being plastic, the whole housing, I didn't want to cause any more damage, so I already broke that free a little bit. It'll automatically fill, so there should be no issues there. And all you need is some channel locks and or some needle nose to get up inside there. Probably saw that drip right there. So let's go ahead and take this line off. Loosen them all. And there's one right up in here. Oop. That comes off pretty easily. So that may be another problem right there as to why I'm losing. Might have to put a hose clamp on that one. Again, I don't know why these parts are plastic. That doesn't make sense. And or sticking outside of the hood of the tractor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap this straight to this. You can see I got fuel coming out everywhere now. I'm going to go ahead and pull this line, this fuel bowl. I should have pulled the tractor outside, but there's that. Big mess. All right, so that's one line. I'm gonna go ahead and break this 12mm free. One 12mm. Try to swap this out here. That going. Well, that's not going too much like planned. And then that goes back in there. All right, well, hey, a little messy, but it worked. Be quick with it if you change this out, or if you have any problems. What's going on here? There we go. Call it there. No, not too bad. Be quick with it. All right, what's going on? It's not grabbing. Let's see. There we go. I think I caught. It's not a very long bolt. There we go. Tight enough. It's got a metal sleeve in there, so there's no issues with. You shouldn't have to over tighten it, but bring your lines back up. Your hose clamps. I think I'm gonna swap these out to regular hose clamp. I don't like these at all. Like I said, if you get air in your lines on a diesel engine, you're just gonna have loss of power. So that fuel bowl is filled all the way back up. Should be in good shape. That wasn't too bad. A little messy though. Got fuel all over the garage floor. Oh well, have a beer. So, all right, cool. I'm gonna look for some small hose clamps, and that'll be it. That's a quick fix. Like I said, I got a spare one coming. I have to pick that up. It's in at the Stoneham Motorsports dealer. I went ahead and ordered this from another dealer because everything is back ordered. Has to be emergency. It's the neighbor. Has to be emergency ordered, and it's just a problem. So went ahead and got a spare one. So if anything hits it, I can keep it in the truck with me. So if I have to swap it out, easy swap as you just saw. So if you got a Max 26, this part is the same that's been on these tractors for quite a few years. And it obviously, you can see how it sits on the outside of the tractor housing. I'll show you how this panel goes back in. So let's see. So you can see right there is where it sits, and it's very vulnerable to any sticks or whatever. So we'll go ahead and get this buttoned up, cleaned up, fired up, and make sure there's no leaks. Like I said, I'm going to swap those clamps out for regular hose clamps, better ones, so there's no air getting into the system, and it should be good to go. So we'll see. Got a bush hog job coming up again. We're coming to the end of the season, so we'll see. Thanks. If you like what you see, please hit that like and subscribe button. We'll catch you on the next video. Thanks.